It's noon, and Nigel Parsons from Answers Investigations has a problem. One of his process servers is asking for help in delivering a court summons.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've heard about it. Sorry about that. Where are you now? Do you want me to try and get somebody down to come with you? Yeah? OK, all right. Let me make a call, and I'll give you a call back in a minute. OK, thanks.
Normally, a process serve is the simple matter of personally delivering a letter requesting the presence of the recipient at court. In this case, however, violence looks likely, so Nigel needs to find his colleague some fast backup.
Oh, Paul. Hi. Guess who? Yeah. Are you busy? Very busy.
Nigel persuades Paul to head over to Guilford to help Dave deliver the problem papers.
This order is basically for this woman to appear in court, and because she hasn't actually replied to any letters sent to her, we've been asked to actually present her with the paperwork and then swear to it in an affidavit so that the court knows that she's actually received the papers, and if she doesn't turn up, then they can actually take court in action. And that's why we have to do the process serve. When Dave picked up the paperwork, the solicitor said that she has a tendency to be a little bit, I don't know.
The last process server which went there was physically handled out of the area.
Get that one a bit quiet, Nigel.
You didn't tell me that either.
Dave and Paul are on their way to a difficult process serve. They know this could turn out nasty, and they're getting nervous.
There's this one down here. No doorbell.
Is that paperwork for you?
Dave and Paul point out she fits the description they've been given.
Highlights.
The last time a PI tried to serve papers at this address, they were physically thrown off the premises. Convinced the woman in the window is the respondent, Paul and Dave decide to post the papers and make a sharp exit before they suffer the same fate.
She fits the description of a woman with highlighted hair. Although she denied it was her, but she was on the telephone saying that this woman is going to actually arrive or come back soon. And it's more than likely she was actually phoning up some of her family or friends to come round and basically cause trouble. So we, having identified her, we can then serve the papers on the premises, knowing that she was actually there. Yeah, it's proof that it's actually gone into the actual delivery was made, and she was there. She's aware of the paperwork because we told her. Although we don't actually have to physically touch them with it as they used to do.
The woman failed to turn up in court after Paul and Dave served her with the papers, and the judges demanded they be served again.
After the difficulties last time, the respondent failed to turn up in court, which was relatively expected. Judge decided to give her one more chance, so the papers were issued again. We went along to go and serve again and found that the couple concerned had moved, and after some inquiries we've tracked them down into the depths and darks of Wiltshire. Don't know how it's going to go today. We know it's based on a trailer park, so we're going to take some precautions. This is well above and beyond the call of duty in process serving, but it's become quite a complicated saga and issue. And the court are quite insistent that papers are served and that the respondent has a fair chance to be there.
Nigel meets Dave, who has again been given the job of serving the papers.
Hello, mates. Look what I got.
Oh, thanks.
I'll follow up behind you.
The only address I've got is it's a caravan-type house and a blue Cavalier. No actual house number, so...
Nigel keeps an eye from the car behind. Dave and Nigel pull into the trailer park where they think the woman is living. Dave asks a local if she's heard of the woman.
There's not even a name of that
Bourne.
description up here.
This is Bourne
This
Park
is
in
Bourne
Lake Park. Yeah, that's
yeah.
what the address I got.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because so many people give this address, mate. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
With still no idea of where the woman lives, Dave and Nigel drive around the camp looking for her car. Out of nowhere, a silver estate pulls up. A man gets out and approaches Dave, threatening him. Nigel and Dave leave the camp with the man in hot pursuit.
You make sure you go through the traffic lights, even if it's grey.
He's still behind us, he's not giving up. Surprised people don't have a little bit better to do.
I was approached by a male, rather large male, who, not so friendly, basically told us to get out of the site, away from the site, otherwise he was going to smash everything up and us up. So we're now leaving on his request, but being followed by him. He's been following us now for the last 4 or 5 miles.
Oh, nice one. Oh, gorgeous. No, he's passed. He's determined. That's a shame, there's a big truck just pulled out in front of him, but he's done a nice swift turning past him.
Hopefully he'll give up the tail, and we can get on again. I don't know where we go from now. It's going to be obviously very difficult to go back into that site again, to be recognised, and being such a close and knit lot that they are, yeah, it's not a good one.
Maury, if I said this was not the time... Okay, but look, we're in Swindon right now. Dave's in a Discovery in front, and we're in a Volkswagen behind, and there's this maniac chasing us up the arse. Yeah, it will be a while. Bye, Dave.
Having been chased for over 15 minutes, Nigel decides the safest option is to drive to a police station.
Just been into Wiltshire Constabulary to let them know what's been happening in case there's any repeat incident. It's actually, the trailer park actually falls out of that area, which gives an idea of how far we were chased. Right now, I think it's time for breakfast. What's it you said to you when they came up behind the car? Oh, we sat there waiting to go out. The car comes up behind, right up on the rear bumper. And I can't remember his words. They were not very polite.
No, they weren't very polite. He said, you know...
There's nothing for you here.
You know, you've been told there's nothing for you here. And so clear off this private property, otherwise I'll smash a lot of you up.
Which, yeah, it's not exactly an invitation to stay, really.
No, and then to follow us
Yeah,
for 15 minutes.
So funny.
About 10 miles.
Not sure who the guy thought he was, really.
Bear.
The big bear.
Yeah, he was a big bear. He was in his territory and he didn't like it.
So, it'll be her 5th failed appearance. It's been served 4 times, and the 5th one, I think we'll back out of this one. Unless anybody's got a tank.
Tank, the full SWAT team back up.